Welcome to Manga Experts. Today we are counting our top 10 picks with elements of virtual reality in MMO. If you like our video, please leave a like and comment your suggestions below. Without any further ado, let's get started. Brave Hero. MC is a very good gamer. He does not spend money on games for better equipment. He instead uses his knowledge about gaming to get good. One day he gets isekai'd to an MMO world where he has to save the goddess, and if he succeeds in saving the goddess she will grant him one wish. And in this world there are no healers and resurrection is impossible, unlike other RPG games. MC uses his gaming knowledge to exploit bugs and NPCs' dumbness to level up and get money. There are some major plot holes here and there. But still, if you like weak MC who flexes a lot, then you need to try this one. The personality of the main character is not that mature. This thing can put some readers off. Chief of the Novice Village. Taipar is a necromancer, and this makes it difficult for him to live a normal life. As he was going to be burned alive by the townsfolk, he's miraculously saved by the system, which is searching for people that fit the job requirement of a village chief. Taipar starts his new life as the village chief of the Novice Village and progresses towards building his own harem. MC is perverted but smart, and he is a man of culture. It is only recommended for harem lovers. Final boss. The main character is a legendary gamer who has maintained his #1 position for a very long time. But it has been 7 days since he disappeared. Meanwhile, the main character was a beta tester for a new online MMO game and he got stuck inside the game and became an artificial intelligence. So the developers tried to hide it from the public. Now the MC is stuck in the game and he is grinding his levels. This manhwa is good, but there are some major flaws in it. Only read it if you have already read a lot of MMO manhwas, because it can become confusing for newbies to this genre. Ultra Alter. Orium Lee is harshly mocked by his party members for being a mediocre healer. Not only that, his teammates in the game bully him in real life at school. Orium's saving grace is his alternate character, a powerful Avenger-class character that he plays with extraordinary skill. One day when Orium logs out of the game, a glitch in the system imbues him with his alternate character's abilities and forces him to fight against evil monsters from the in-game realm. Will Orium survive the game world and his school life at the same time? Art and action are good, but the personality of the MC and the actual plot don't sync well with each other. Old newbie Kim Chun-shik. Kim Chun-shik is the CEO of Novice Company, the company that created the world-famous Vermorp Novice World. Despite being the CEO, he isn't one bit interested in video games. Yet, he makes a public promise that he'll hit rank 1 without spending a penny. This is the tale of the video game newbie and boomer Kim. Overall premises of this manhwa is good, but the main character is an old man, and he acts like one. Only read it if you can bear an old grandpa in an MMO game full of scammers and schemers. Arc. Hyan Woo, an unemployed part-timer worker, is struggling with his everyday life. With his only strong suit being gaming, he struggles to be employed, and getting a job at a major company seems like a dream that'll never come true. However, one day he receives an opportunity to turn his life around. A job interview at the largest virtual reality game developer ever, Global Exis, is through a game. With his father's absence since childhood, his ill mother, and their severe poverty, this seems like an opportunity of a lifetime. Armed only with his tough nature, Hyan Woo enters New World and begins his conquest. MC is a bit naive and desperate because of his financial situation, but overall this is a decent manhwa. Knight's Fantastic Knight. It's a light anti-depression VR manhwa with a not-so-annoying female lead. It shows the daily life of our female protagonist who is a high schooler. Lin is just an ordinary high school student. But on the day she transfers to a new school, she gets a video game, which sends her to the world of King Arthur. There, she meets a mysterious wizard who tells her that her mission is to find and gather the Knights of the Round Table. Art is a little bit old school, but the story is wholesome. The Challenger. The main character is called a loser, weakling, rock bottom in real life. However, that's only in the real world. There's no reason why he has to be a loser in a virtual reality game as well. He is going to become the greatest in a video game. Loser Park Noah's challenge to become a pro gamer. Art is good. The story is also good, but in the first 9 chapters, it is more focused on the character development than the action. Mostly VR manhwas focus too much on action, and that's what makes them less boring, but in this manhwa, you have to bear with it and read at least 9 chapters so that the action part starts. Double Click. Jaiho Seong was once a top-ranked player in the online action game, One Sword. When the game eventually shuts down due to a lack of players, he loses all interest in competitive gaming. That is until he finds out that his school has an e-sports club and discovers a popular team-based game called Sword Rush, which seems to be an exact copy of One Sword. With new teammates now by his side, Jaiho takes another shot at rising to the top of the game. All characters are so well polished, and they have their own distinctive charm to them. The story is also well-paced. The character and world building is wholesome. Teenage Swordsman. A famed player of the VR game Quest Hero, Harang ends up being taken to another world by a mysterious black entity. No matter how much he tries, he can't log out, and he's even attacked. Not only can he feel pain, he meets the real Yuta, and not the NPC Yuta. Can Harang complete the 7 quests and return home safely? Thus begins the tale of the teenage swordsman Harang, who fell into an unfamiliar world. This is a beast of a VR MMO manhwa. The art has a kick to it. The action scenes are marvelous. The overall world building is also on point, and the story is a type of adventure where the main character has to save the princess 7 times. After completing this mission, he can return back to his world. I highly recommend checking this one. Do you agree with our picks? Check out our other videos for more suggestions. And don't forget to give us a like before going. Until then, take care and we will see you in our next videos.